Sometimes on your Haag-Streit slit lamps or even other brands, there's a wobble issue going on where everything is moving, has too much travel in it. And this is a Haag-Streit BM, and if you'll notice under here that the paint is scraped off. All the way around it. So if you see something like this on your slit lamp, then it's possible something is not in alignment, causing it to scrape, and something is loose. Also, if you have one that's got a gap down here, that's another telltale sign. This is a cover. This is just a cover. So to address that, you might need to check whether it's if this screw is loose. This is holding your bearing assembly underneath. And if this is loose, which is in the middle, if that's loose, then your bearing assembly below will be loose, and it may cause scraping. Or when you take the top half off and your spring, taking your spring off, getting access to the bottom of it, this steel bearing travel tube, whatever it's called, this might be loose. So lots of things could be loose. It could be the top screw. It could be this. Or this screw could be loose. This is a plate. So if you see those things, you should investigate. If it's more than just the top screw, then something in here might be loose also. So I would suggest you go ahead and take the spring out. There's a video of how to remove and replace the spring, and make sure this is tight with some channel locks. Make sure that's tight. And then if you want to push this cover down, there's no threads on the bottom of this. There's threads on this, on the bottom of this, but not on the cover. I think it just slips down in, and you can knock that back tight by putting something around the cover that will clear this tube, but will touch this outside so you can push it down. I happen to have a Zeiss cap that's going to work for me, but you might have to find something yourself. The diameter of the steel bearing tube right here is about 40 millimeters or 1.5 inches. This cover, the diameter, is about 2 inches or 50 millimeters. So if you find something that will clear those distances, then you can put it on there. And we're going to hit this with a mallet. I'm going to take this off. So we're going to try to push the cover down on this one. So I'm just going to put it in place right here. Put the cover on it. And then I'm going to hit it with the rubber mallet. And we'll see if we can close that gap up. This might be a little loud, so you might want to turn your volume down. Okay, so it did. It pushed our cover down. I might hit it a couple more times just to make sure it's down all the way. So we know our cover will be on straight. This is tight. And this must be tight. Now, when you're tightening, one way to make sure it's tight, but I'm going to put my crescent wrench on the screwdriver so I can get some more torque. And when I tighten it, I will get my crescent wrench and use it to help me torque that top, that screw, so that it will be very tight. So if you wanted to get something really tight, then try this method if you don't already know it, and that will get it very tight. Make sure that's tight, and make sure these are tight, these screws. Make sure these are tight too. Put your screwdriver in, your crescent, and tighten them. Tighten everything. And that might solve your misalignment and your wobble. Hopefully that will remove your wobble.